Hey everyone, welcome back to the Cookie Crew. First thing I'd like to say is that a couple weeks ago or last week, I don't remember which, we did do a video asking for responses. We never got any responses. Now I know we're a small group, we're just starting off. This is like what, the 6th, 5th, 4th video. So it's unrealistic to expect like Shane Dawson amount of responses. But we need responses. And I know that people are watching this because we got 23 views on our last video. Yeah, that's only 23, but 23. And then they email it to all of their friends. And then it becomes more than 23. Got it, darling? Good. Alright, secondly, we do need responses because we want to make this as big as a thing as possible. This is starting off a huge project for the Cookie Crew. I know we didn't talk about it the first episode, but this is starting off like a huge thing. We want to keep doing this, and we want to know that people enjoy that we're doing this. Or not enjoy it, but you're at least watching it. And at least thinking, hey, I don't like racism. They don't like racism either. Whoa! I'm going to watch the videos. And that's all we really expect. Because honestly, how many other people out there vlogging about racism? I mean, you watch people vlog about the stupidest things, like, oh my god, I didn't comb my hair this morning. I look like Kim Kardashian when she gets out of bed. And that's crazy. Like, why are you watching that? For entertainment? Okay, that's great. I watch lots of things for entertainment too. What about watching something that actually means something? This means something, guys. Alright? We have a meaning. We have a powerful meaning. Stop racism. So that was my little rant. Please try to share this so I don't have to get angry again. You don't want me to get angry again. Right? And that's pretty much my little rant right now. The most important thing for this topic was going to be racism in the world, primarily African American racism. I was going to only mention one thing about African American racism in the world. Well, I was going to mention two things, and then I was going to open it up for responses, and hopefully we will get responses. I don't know if you're not seeing the email or anything. Going back to my rant, it's AKT. The Cookie Crew. What are the next? CHW @ gmail.com. Alright, got it? I'll try to make these videos more exciting. I've been trying to keep them serious, and that hasn't been working. So I'm infusing humor. I hope you enjoy humor. I enjoy humor. Next, moving back to the African American in the world. Well, racism against Africans / African Americans in the world. First thing I would like to bring up is Mexico Olympics 1970. And a horrible thing happened there, and actually lots of horrible racist things have happened in Olympics, not just against Africans or African Americans. During the Second World War, or right before that Olympics, they actually killed a bunch of Jewish athletes. Germany did. And that was part of the Hitler plan to get rid of Jews. It was very unfortunate. But in Mexico 1970, 3 African American runners from the United States were gold, silver, and bronze for the awards for sprinting, for one of the sprinting track things. I'm not a sports person, I don't know what that is. But they won. They went up onto the podium, were about to receive their awards, and raised their fists into the air like this. In the 1970s, that was a show of black power. And because they were showing black power, they got kicked out of the Olympics. They lost their awards, and they could never play again for any team. What, were they jealous? I mean, honestly, what do you think? Like, why was this allowed? 1970. Yeah, that was time of racism. I know that. Not dumb. But this is ridiculous. And why aren't people talking about it today? We just had the World Cup. We need to start talking about current things that deal with racism. So that was something that has happened in the past that has dealt with racism throughout the world. And that was a very public event. And those were only United States African American runners. Do you think that if any other country had had an African runner put their fist into the air and a symbol of their race's power, they would be kicked off? They would lose their medal? They still haven't received their medals. No one has apologized. And why not? What's going on? That it was okay to be racist then because they were ignorant, but we can't be racist now. And that's my number one thing. So that was the topic for today. I'll try to get more topics lined up. The topic for the next video will actually be the amendment in the United States that gave African Americans and basically all minorities the right to vote. And that will be more encompassing, and we will get like a more historical view of African Americans having the right to vote, Latin Americans having the right to vote, and Chinese people immigrating getting the right to vote, because there was huge racism on that they never teach people. So, going back to my rant, this is not going to be just African American racism, and this is not going to be just Latin American racism. This is going to be racism against all people and by all people. Not just by the white overlords, or whatever you want to call racist people, because there are racist people in every single race. Okay, but it's about educating people. This is what we're doing. We're educating you. I know you just came home from school, or you're an adult and you've been out of school, or you're in school watching this on some kind of stolen account, I don't know. But this is about educating you. We need to continue talking about these things. This is important. You need to know this. So thank you for watching. I know this video has been a little long because of my rant. Again, the next video will probably be just as long, if not longer, but probably more exciting because I'll add things to it. But yeah, continue watching the Cookie Crew. Please share this. And give us ways that we can make this better. Comment, please. Thank you. Alright, see you guys later.